So something that I'm really grateful for about being born as an Australian is the fact that we don't take things like MBTI or 16 personality types very seriously. In fact, we dismiss it mainly as being a debunked pseudoscience. And after all, in Australia, there's only one personality type. It's the Australian personality type. We see it on TV. It's a sensory personality type, very practical. Definitely not an INFP. And it's okay if you are an INFP, if such a thing exists in Australia, but you've just got to keep your head down and just basically just shut up. However, in the nation of South Korea, it's quite a different story from what I've heard. They take 16 personality types and MBTI extremely seriously. And so what you'll sometimes get in South Korea are job advertisements like this one, which is for a cafe, where they're explicitly banning certain personality types from applying because they're not going to hire you if you're here like an INFP or an INTJ or an INTP, or even, for some reason, an ESFJ or an ENTJ. So this job advertisement does raise quite a lot of questions. Now, I showed this to my INTP friend and he laughed out loud and said that he would spend his entire day at the cafe plotting against the managers and the staff. And he would just, and the customers, he would hate all of them. And yeah, INTPs would be a pretty funny one to work at a cafe. But I'm sure there's a lot of INTPs who do it and do it fine. INFPs as well. INFPs come across as very charming and lovely, and I think people really like INFPs in hospitality, except INFPs, their social battery just runs down. And if they have to be fake, it's just very difficult. Same, INTPs hate being fake as well. INTJs maybe even more. I think I can understand why INTJs, INTPs and INFPs are not seen as the perfect cafe staff in Korea. I don't know if they've had bad experiences with these types or if they're just pulling this out of their ass. I don't know. I think it's quite interesting that they've banned ENTJ. Okay, ENTJs, like INTJs, maybe they're not the best. They can be quite low in empathy in some ways. Sometimes, ENTJs. You can see them pissing people off. But I don't know. ESFJ, I think, is the real outlier here. Why would an ESFJ be banned from applying at this cafe job? ESFJs, they can be very charming. They're very dutiful. They're very... I reckon they'd be great. I'm trying to work out whether... should I contact this cafe? I don't know. Can you leave me a note in the comments and say why you believe that ESFJs should not apply for this particular job in Korea? Are you that emotionally invested? I hope you are. Leave a comment. Obviously, they can start a lot of gossip. Maybe that's what's happened. They've had a gossipy ESFJ. So anyway, what do you think? Would the world be a much better place if we just hired for professions based on personality types? Or do you think that no matter what profession, you need a good mix of personality types to make the world go round? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the world would be a better place if INFPs were just banned from all jobs and put into camps or tied up and flogged publicly for the crime of being an INFP. Maybe that would be a better world. Who am I to say? Anyway, let me know in the comments your thoughts. Should this be implemented like in Korea? Now, I'm not sure in Korea if they really are implementing this. I don't know how widespread it is, but this was a thing apparently, or maybe it still is. I don't know. Let me know in the comments your thoughts and I'll see you next time.